Okay, well, pre-sale condos in and around Vancouver are very common. Many people buy through that mechanism. Basically, what it means is that you're buying usually a piece of dirt, which will turn into a building in 1 or 2 or 3 years. You've got a set price at the time that you're buying, and if the market goes up, as it has been doing for the last 15 years, usually by the time you buy the unit, it's worth more than what you paid for it. So the advantages are that. The advantages are that you just have to put down a 5 or 10% deposit over a period of time. And you can save up for the rest of the money by the time the closing date comes along, which could be 1 or 2 years down the road. So you do have a little bit of opportunity to save. You fix the price at a certain point, and hopefully it goes up over that period of time. Now, there are some risks that are associated with pre-sales as well. And so just like everything that has a positive, it also has some potential negatives. The potential negatives are the interest rates could go up, which means that you may or may not qualify for a mortgage. You could lose your job in the meantime, you could get separated, divorced, you could be downsized, and therefore you don't have the capacity anymore to qualify for a mortgage or buy the property. The dates on a pre-sale contract are movable, so the developer can move them back, move them forward. So even though they may estimate a date 2 years from today, that generally could be 1 year or could be 3 or 4 years. So that's entirely up to the developer. It's not up to the buyer. There are also many other things built into the contract that a pre-sale developer reserves the right to change the unit around, switch around the configuration, use different materials. And of course, the ultimate worst case scenario, the developer doesn't want to complete with you for some reason, and they just give you your money back. They give you your deposit back, and you have no further remedies against them. On the other hand, if you don't complete, the developer can keep your deposit and sue you for any additional losses they incur. So it's a pretty one-sided contract. If you do decide to buy a pre-sale, definitely have your own realtor represent you. Do not use the realtor that or the salesperson that's on the development site. Use your own lawyer. Don't use the recommended lawyer that the developer is suggesting, because they are sort of beholden to the developer for business. And always take the signed contract to your own lawyer. You have 7 days to rescind the contract if you change your mind. Have the lawyer review the contract and the disclosure statement for you. And if you're good with all of those things and you've reviewed everything and you're still okay with the risk, go ahead and buy it.